Welcome to Pen and Pad Podcast,
where we always encourage you to make the right choice,
to spend your time wisely,
and most importantly, take notes on life. It's your host, Ash Egg M's on. Yo, da.
It sound like a Ricola commercial. Frozen Ding.
Nah, what's going on, man? You know,
I'm good, man.
You alright over there, still looking smooth as ever. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, now I'm just chilling, y'all.
I can feel that.
Just had a flashback. I felt like I was watching TV in the 90s real good. Ricola.
I need one of them joints now because my throat has been like, I feel like a golf ball. Like a lot of times, you know, I walk to the train, you know what I mean, especially before work. And you know me, I ain't have a cut. So, dog, I wash my hair every day. You know what I'm saying? Now I go outside with wet hair, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that time of the year.
Yeah. You know, Ashley be telling me, yo, put a hat on. I be like, no, I'm cool. But now I'm like, hey, and coughing everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, head on, that's facts, though.
Fact, what's good with you over there, broken moms?
Not bad. You know, had a good week. Had some surprise visits from some fam this week, which was cool.
The fam came? Who?
This is just my uncle came.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he stopped by. I ain't seen him since the wedding, so that was love.
Did y'all have that grub up in there?
You know, mommy chefed it up. You know.
Oh, you see how you see how P do me, man. He ain't even tell me about the grub. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know it was a surprise. You know, I would have hit you up like, come through.
What mommy chef up, bro?
She had
Haiti.
She chefed up some rice with some shrimp in there.
Jean?
Nah, it was a different joint. Yeah, you right though. The Jean usually does the shrimp sometimes, but it was just it was more like a yellow type rice. Yep.
This ball, man.
Yeah, you know, the sauce and the chicken for Unc and all that. And I had the Mime sauce spot for me. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's all love, man. I wish I was there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I tried to save you a plate, you know what I mean? But then I got hungry that night. My fault, bro. I love you, dog.
Believe it, man. Yo, but you know what, bro? I've been getting a little happy lately. You know, with just some progress that we've been making on this joint. Like,
absolutely, man.
You know, just seeing the iHeartRadio.
Oh yeah, that was
logo.
Yeah.
I was hype as ever. I woke up. I saw it in the email. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is going on, man? Just seeing that. You know what I mean? On, Apple, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and just on like, some major platforms,
Absolutely.
Even though we're still in the beginning, like I think that's pretty.
It's definitely steps, man. Definitely little blocks and milestones. You know what I'm saying? Little, celebrate. You gotta enjoy the journey while you're on it. You know what I mean? The
Facts,
whole process.
Bro.
That's the part to enjoy, because it happens so fast. And I actually found out because my phone died, so I didn't get the email alert. So I found out when you posted. I was like, I
had to screenshot that, John. I'm so used to you doing the graphics and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was.
But
dope.
It's dope, man. Like you said, just the journey, just enjoying the ride, and building. I think building is the most important to really pay attention to. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because it's
That's
vital.
The fun part.
It is fun.
Yeah.
It is fun.
When you hear success stories too, stories and people like what I always hear, is most of the time, and sometimes you hear, I should have enjoyed or took more time to enjoy the journey. And wisdom is learning from other people as well too.
Absolutely.
So I always take that into consideration when you know what I mean, like enjoy, living in the now. Enjoy every day. Tomorrow's not promised too. So you know what I mean?
And you hit it right on the nose, bro, with what I was thinking. Tomorrow isn't promised, and we're actually doing. We set our mind to this, and people don't really know this, but we've been thinking about this for years. Like,
absolutely.
Maybe over, dang, we was in AC. Like 10 plus? It might have been 10 plus, maybe.
Got it.
7 plus, something.
Yeah, it's definitely.
But it's been in the works, but we just couldn't put our hand on it. You know what I mean? Like, is it hand or finger? Put our finger on it, hand on it.
Finger on it.
Which one, bro?
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, probably finger in this context would be better.
Oh, yeah.
But you can just go with both. You know what I mean? Finger. Let's say finger.
But this has been in the works and in talks, but we didn't actually know it would come down to a podcast.
Yes. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We tried to collab on a lot of projects with music, you know, stage plays and so on and so forth. We always try to bring our powers together.
Right.
You know, our talents and stuff like that.
Right.
But we didn't know it was going to come down to this talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
OG is something else, man.
We might have our plans, but the OG plan is always better.
Always. It always take us for a turn. And like you said, tomorrow's not promised. We don't want to be the shoulda, coulda, woulda people, man. We want to put, and that's just that we want to send that out there to everybody else. Like, do what you're passionate about, man.
Yes.
You know, people are gonna either love you or hate you for the same thing.
Absolutely, bro.
And that's doing your passion. So why not? You know what I mean? Don't fold. You know, persevere. You know, people are gonna talk. People are gonna doubt, and that's just only because they can't see your vision. You know, when you go to sleep at night, right, bro? Are you the only person that can see your dream when you go to sleep at night?
Exactly. We absolutely don't have that technology where you can tag someone in the dream. Yeah. Not yet, at least,
this
right?
Ain't Inception or Doctor Strange, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, you're the only person that can see the dream. When you go to sleep at night, you dream. When you wake up, you know what the dream is. Absolutely. No matter how much you explain the dream to somebody else, they can get it to a certain extent, but they're not going to get it all the way.
Yep. Absolutely.
So do it. Do it. Don't be a shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah.
Living with regrets. Be mad and not. Come on.
Yes. God put it on your heart for a reason.
He put it where?
He put it on your heart for a reason. And he gave you the vision to see it for a reason. So that desire is all about just seeking how you can navigate that through him. And it's a wrap after that. You just stay the course and keep pushing through, like you said.
Thank you.
You know, and
thank you. Bro, and there's, you know, that's our little nugget for the day. You know what I'm saying? No matter what kind of nugget it is, McDonald's, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A. Yeah. Do Checkers got nuggets? Do Checkers got nuggets, bro?
That's a good question, dog. I'm actually not sure. That's a good question.
Does Checkers have nuggets? Dog, I don't know.
We gotta find that out, though.
Oh my God.
My last Checker run was years ago, so I'm definitely off.
Yeah, that's something I gotta find out. I think I may go tomorrow and go through the drive-thru.
You might have to ask y'all.
And then get them nuggets. But you know, it's pen and pad. You know, we hear a gain.
Friday.
We hear a gain. You sound British when I say that. A gain.
You're a gain. Yeah.
What accent am I doing though?
I'm not even sure, man. It sounds like you from Scotland or something. I don't even know.
What?
I don't know.
Swaggy? No, but dog, you know what I mean? Today,
Club Pen and Pad.
You know, we want to touch on a topic, you know, regarding sex. You know, everybody loves sex, but what's behind sex though? You know, sex is very enjoyable.
Right.
You know what I mean? You in a moment, you smanging that thing. You know what I'm saying? And you enjoy. You get your whatever off, your rocks or whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody call it something different.
Everybody call it something different. Everybody try to be creative, but you know, it's some things that come with sex, man, and that's why I believe that a lot of people go crazy afterward. Yes. You know what I mean? Because sex was, you know, just speaking the truth, sex was, and then some people, a lot of people may know it, and a lot of people may not, but sex was actually made for the union.
Yes.
Marriage, bro.
Absolutely.
Am I right or am I right?
You're right. Absolutely, bro. It definitely was made for that. And as we kind of touched on previously, it through experiences in tests and trials and failures too, you realize like the OG allows that, and if you still can breathe another day to see it, you're like, oh, you only see why his way is always the right way, even when we go against it. But his way is always the right way.
Everybody does it.
You know, and absolutely, it was definitely made for that, bro.
Bro, so let me ask you this. What's behind sex? I mean, it's just sex. Yeah, we just having sex, dog. Like, we enjoying each other, but ain't no attachments, right? You hear that a lot, right? Do you not hear that a lot? There's no strings attached, right? Let's just get it over with. Let's just do the thing. I'm a thing, you know what I'm saying? And there's no strings attached, man. Let's be friends with benefits and all that old other stuff, right? But there's no strings attached. We could just get it done and bounce. But is that true though, bro? Fine.
So
is that true, bro? Fine, Marbury.
So we wish it was. We wish it was, man. Like, and I feel like that's the area where it always becomes clear, because even if that's what you believe, even if that's what you go by, I'm sure in your experience, if you're taking part in that, right? In some point in time, you realize like, wait, this is more than just physical. And maybe you don't know, but you start getting thoughts that it's not your thoughts. You start feeling stuff inside like, wait, what is it? Like, we all wish, and speaking for ourselves, of course, we all wish it was just that, thingamadang, that physical, but it's more than that, man.
What is it called though, bro? Because when you have sex, it's something that's pulling you, it's something that's holding you, it's something that's tying you together.
Key word. And did you say tie like a shoelace, like a knot?
We together, some kind of knot.
Oh, so like jointed. Something becomes jointed when you say tie, huh?
What is it? What's the correct term, bro?
I guess it ain't physical, so I guess it has to be. What's another part of us? Is it inside?
Soul, spirit, soul.
I think you soul tie.
Wow, bro. Because originally, you know what I mean, when you have sex, it was supposed to be for marriage, like I said before, right? Because the way the OG set it up, and it was designed, when you get married, you know, the man leaves his mother and father. Right. Same thing with the woman, and the two become one. Say it one more again. I'm going back again. He said I was from Scotland, but I'm really notland. That was corny too, my bad.
I don't know, that was from Australia right there. I don't know. But,
hello, matey. No, that's not. Oh, but go ahead, sorry.
The two become one.
Oh, gosh. Is that true? Are you sure?
Bro, like we said, I know a lot of us don't want to believe it. And want to say, oh, it's just casual. Right. And want to say, oh, nah, I'm just getting my Rizzox off. Or I'm just, I told myself that lie too at one point.
I did too.
No, but the truth in the matter is, it's more than just the physical. You know?
Oh, snap.
It's all connected. You know what I mean?
So what's the correct term that we should be using for this episode?
It's definitely
tie. What goes before that? Tie.
Soul ties.
Say it one more game.
Soul ties.
Oh, snap. So that's why I feel so connected after I have sex. Cause sex isn't one dimensional. I mean, I thought it was one dimensional.
That's the lie we tell ourselves.
You get in the bed.
Yeah, that's the lie.
It's me and you, one on one, mano y mano.
Right.
We doing our thingamajig.
Right.
I thought it was one dimensional. We get in, get out, we do our thing.
You done, I'm done.
You done, I'm done. Wipe me down. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? The climax, whatever you want to go, wherever you want to go. I thought it was just one dimension, and we're good, you know.
Yeah.
We go eat cereal, we go watch a movie,
Somebody
and
made,
that's it, right?
maybe a sandwich, right?
Yeah, a sandwich. You know, Italian turkey pastrami.
You know, maybe.
For Pudge, it's a veggie sandwich, you know.
Veggie wrap, veggie sub.
But I thought it was just one dimensional, bro. Are you telling me right now that it's not just one dimensional? It's more involved into sex, bro? Come on.
Absolutely not. We wish it was.
Jeez, bro.
We wish it was, but it's so much more than that, Pete. And I feel like, honestly, the miseducation on that. Because I'll speak for myself.
Oh, shoot.
Yes, it's real, it's a struggle and all that, but I feel like with the proper education, with anything, the proper knowledge helps you navigate and make the right choices even more. Doesn't mean you still won't slip. Doesn't mean you still can't, you know what I'm saying? But the OG said it, my people can and perish for the lack of knowledge. So
oh boy,
we're miseducated on this thing, and as we try to educate ourselves and been educating ourselves, we just trying to build on this topic, man, because it's so real.
Bro, so if it's not one dimensional, is it two dimensional? Or is it three dimensional?
You know what, bro? That's a great question. And and think about it. Is it one dimensional, three dimensional? I think the answer to that question, we have to say, what are we? Are we one dimensional?
Oh, this guy's just going too deep.
Are we one dimensional?
No, we're not, bro.
I guess it can. Okay, so let's go to the second one.
Okay, let's go.
Are we two dimensional? We're not two dimensional. I guess we in the 3D realm, huh?
Oh man,
is that where we at right now, Carly?
Probably.
So I would have to say, bro, to answer your question, if we're 3D, there's no way that this powerful thing called sex is not 3D as well.
So, bro,
three-dimensional.
Just
bro.
Be real honest with me, man, because you're blowing my mind. You know what I'm saying? You going 3D and tri-dimensional. So you're telling me when I have sex, I'm including my body, soul, and spirit? You gotta be kidding me, dog. Come on, man.
I wish I was lying to you, bro, but I can't lie to my dog. I don't want to lie to my dog. Not my bro. Not here on Pen and Pad Friday.
Bro, and are you telling me all that's included when we lay down? Yes. When we play the I don't know. What music do we play? I don't know. Whatever slow jams you got.
Playlist.
We look into each other's eyes. We caressing. We rubbing. We hugging, and then the thing.
Doing what you
doing. Say it one more again.
Doing what you doing.
Absolutely. We going with the flow. Chawapsy, wapsy, and another wapsy. You know what I'm saying? Are you telling me when that's going down, that actual bonding is taking place, like neurochemical changes are occurring in both of our brains?
Are you giving
at
them
the time that encourage limbic emotional bonding?
Whoa!
What if I don't even like her?
Whoa! Is that my bro with the mathematics, the science?
You know my wife is a nurse, you know what I'm saying? I call myself Dr. Icky, you know.
That.
Come on,
bro.
Ash teaches me something here and there, you know what I mean? Especially when I'm trying to help her study for her test,
Absolutely. You gonna learn something. Shout out to sis, you know?
Yeah, sis, she don't slack around. but are you
believe
it. That's creating limbic emotional bonding? Bro, what is limbic?
That's the thing. This is the part that we either skip or don't want to believe or just don't know, man. It's even if you don't know, it doesn't mean that it's not going to affect the truth of the matter, the science of the matter. You know, a lot of y'all like to call it the mathematics of the matter, and to bring it full circle, just the laws of the OG of the matter. You know what I mean?
The laws of the OG. Come on.
It's
when you
more
put in the
than
laws of the OG, now I gotta be accountable, right? Come on, bro. Why you? I'm just trying to have fun.
Oh, my bad.
Come on, bro.
I ain't mean to burst your
when we having
bubble.
sex, that means we're actually bonding, soul tying.
Yes.
Limbic bonding.
Yes.
What is limbic? That's something in our brain, right?
Absolutely.
Neurochemical.
That's the body.
So what's
the soul.
limbic bonding, bro? Limbic. I mean, is limbic bonding an emotional and biological connection you form with your partner or the person you're having sex with?
You just knocked it out the park.
So
good,
both our brains are bonding when we're having sex? Are you serious? I thought it was just hit and quit it or friends with benefits. So you mean to tell me we're actually
all this
bonding?
time we thought it was just a body, right?
The body.
Once again, bro, you just hit a home run.
Bro, what is that?
That's hit it out the park.
Oh, got it. That was a baseball. I didn't know. Sorry about that, bro.
I'm just trying to throw them sound effects in there. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? And limbic is actually neurological.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? In our brain. So
yep.
you know, the limbic system is actually responsible not only for physical survival when we have our backs against the wall and we have to find a way out, but it's also responsible for emotional well-being. Bro,
not the E word.
if I could be a nurse like my wife, I would. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
but I'm pretty sure I'm not as smart as her. You
definitely got your second-hand degree in nursing, though. You know what I'm saying?
I hope I could pass the test. You think I could pass the test? Probably not. You know?
No, probably had to
Just
take
tell
it
me
like
the truth. Tell me the truth.
after your 5th try, you might get that.
All right.
You know what I mean? Maybe 3rd. You smart. My bro's smart.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, okay, bro. After we do it, you know, we feeling good, and you know, she might tell us to get out. Like, all right, I'm got something else to do. Or she might tell you to cuddle. He might tell you to get out or take an Uber.
Vice
or
versa.
he might just
Either
say,
way.
yo, let's order some pizza.
Right.
Either or. Right? And you know, after that, since it's already the limbic system is in motion and we're bonding and stuff like that.
Right.
We may not even have a connection outside of sex. You know what I mean? But our brains already connected because the OG, what the OG say? OG said to become one flesh when you have sex, right?
Absolutely.
Even if you know, it's saying in Corinthians, you lay down with a prostitute, you become one with her because two become one flesh. You know what I mean? Corinthians.
You think you quitting this?
6:16. You know what I'm saying?
Bars, laws,
Plug. But yeah, like
the miseducation, man.
So okay. Say if, you know, some things just don't go right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not actually, we thought we were bonding because we had sex. Everything's feel good at the time. And, you know, previous times we talked about the lust and that temporary feeling.
Right.
Now it's, you know, things are going awry, or it may be some things I don't like that you did, or some things you don't like that I did. But we just can't separate. Why can't we separate?
That's, bro, you know what, bro? This brings to something that I reflect on all the time, man. And in conversations with people, and just a simple example that can make it more clear to build on, right?
Right.
If you think about when you're talking to someone, right? Before marriage or before you even committed to that person, right? And a lot of times, you know, like we said, whether it's through miseducation or just, you know, just want to do what you want to do, and, you know, things happen too. We all flawed, and you take part of this powerful thing called sex, right?
Right.
If you make just reflect and make an analysis of the people that you do that and take part of the activity,
man,
right?
Bro, this about to go to the deep end.
Why is it when you take it there with that person, it's always harder to get over that person?
Oh, I was trying to stay away from the dangerous part of the food. I promise you, I was trying to stay away from the dangerous part.
And this goes for male and female. And let's be real, like a lot of times, you know, it probably is more so the female than the male, because women are more, we're both emotional. We're humans.
Absolutely.
Emotions is a gift, and men and women are emotional.
Right.
But even if you speaking for yourself or for myself or anyone out there, if you really think about it, that person that you didn't take it there with is always easier to get over, just to bring it full circle. That person,
boy, this
versus the
like
person
bringing Pudge in here.
and God and God forbid, or definitely if y'all went there and he put it down or she put it down, even harder, right?
Oh boy,
right?
Yes.
But even if that wasn't the case, it's always harder to get over. Like and if you think about that, and I use that example just to build on what you just said, and what kind of brought me to coming to that truth is like, it's harder to that person. Sometimes that person you didn't take it there with, you forget. You gotta be, oh yeah, I did talk to this person.
Facts.
It's harder to forget when you took it there, but when you come back in, I just had to, you know, chime in on what my bro said.
Bro, you did more than chime. You dig what I'm saying? You took a bite out of crime, scruff McGruff, you know what I'm saying? But that was deep though, bro. Golly, man, and you know how we do, bro. You know, you know, you definitely broski. We're connected. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And it's hard because the limbic system. I'm gonna keep going back to that because I think I'm a doctor. You know,
Doctor, report to the emergency room.
Listen to me. The limbic system,
break it down, bro.
You know, is a set of structures in the brain that control emotions. You know, memory and arousal. If you ain't, I ain't mean to put an H on it.
You had an H's this week? Last week it was W.
I know, yeah. We getting real fancy smancy. You know what I mean?
Arousal.
You know, it's regions in the brain that also detect the fear, control bodily functions, and perceive sensory information. That's the limbic system. You know, but stick to arousal, right? You know, it gets us riled up.
Right.
Gets us attracted and all that.
That's what the temperature
but bro,
rising
you said
is, right?
It's hard to leave sometimes, right?
Yeah.
The limbic system is also a key contributor to not wanting to leave the relationship or the sexual relationship.
Ooh.
Even if it's unhealthy.
Say that one more time. Even if it's what?
Even if it's unhealthy, it's the unwillingness. It gives you the limbic system gives you the unwillingness to leave because of that arousal.
Right.
And that bonding that you created unknowingly with the other person. That soul tie. Soul tie. You know what I'm saying?
You
that
got
soul
that,
tie,
you
bro.
You got that thing, and it was done the right, and your body and that limbic system, like, ooh, this joint hit it. Ooh, that was, ooh, this.
You become one. You become one with everybody you have sex with, and that's just the funky,
truth,
fresh facts. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
dog.
The science, the mathematics, and the laws are there to prove it, man. And it all connects, and it was dope, like you said. And it's how the things sequence and follow up. And this is what we touched on before, like why the full access is so important, because that's what happens anyway, right? You get access whether you know it or not. So it's better to be conscious about it, right?
Right.
And take part in it consciously, because whether you believe it or not, even and we get it, we understand the different perspectives, you know what I'm saying, and that's the thing that we like to build on, is like whether you believe in OG or not, right? Whether you believe in the fact, you might believe that we're just one dimensional, or just this physical, it's more than that. Or maybe you believe in the physical and the mental and the side, but you don't believe in the spiritual. It's 3D. That's what 3D is. You know
So
what I
it's
mean?
deeper than just sex.
It's deeper, man.
When you lay down with somebody, you better think about who you're laying down with.
Because you're giving them access to whether you want to know it or not.
The soul tie, bro. Not again with that.
Soul tie. You give them access to your soul.
Tri-dimensional. And you know what, bro? And you know, I've read this as well. And just put it plainly for people, like when you lay down with, you know, one person or multiple people, they said soul ties are like, if you lay down with a person, just imagine gluing two pieces of wood together, and then ripping them apart when you break up or when you're done with the person. There's always going to be remnants.
Thank you.
Of the other.
Thank you. It's gonna be that residue.
Yes, the residue. The other part of the wood that whether you wanted it or not.
No pun intended. The other part of the wood.
Oh yeah. We should,
absolutely.
No pun intended with the wood. I should have used another analogy, but that's what I just read. Whether you wanted the remnants or not, it's always gonna stay with you. You know, mind, body, spirit.
Yes.
You know. It's always gonna be with you for the rest of your life.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Only not the rest of your life, but the only way you could break it is with the blood of the OG, man.
And this is why,
you know, God, you know what I'm saying? Jesus' blood, like it's the only way. Like
this is why that's so important.
You can
man.
sever it, and you still gotta work on it.
And this
confess that.
This is the part that a lot of people, you know, I get it. Some don't know and just want to ignore, or, you know, maybe just don't want to accept at all. But that's the only thing that can truly break that. That's the only thing that can truly heal and free and break that bond. Is like, there's a reason why 5, 2, 3, 6, maybe even 10 years. Who knows? Maybe even 20 years after you been with that person that laid it down. You took it there with the male or female, and for some reason, anything that triggers the thought of them, you find yourself still, something still tugging you back to that time.
This boy is on fire today.
What is that? If you don't believe that it's more than just that nizza, right? If you don't believe that it's more than just that physical, what is that then?
Bro.
You know what I mean? And I think this is what we're breaking in and building on right now, is the fact that it's more than that.
Golly, bro, man.
Because if it was really just the physical.
Can I ask you a question today, man?
All the time.
You got a match in your pocket because you on fire. You know what I'm saying? You got a shovel on your back because you digging up some things.
If I'm the fire, you the gasoline, man.
All right. But bro, let's give them a couple reasons. Let's you know, it's all about education. Get your pen and pad out.
Yeah.
We're all
learning.
Now,
including
write
us.
that thing down. You know what I'm saying?
Pen and pad.
So you can get better and so you can learn from it. That's what we're all here. We've all been through it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we're still learning. You know, taking notes on life, like
the journey.
So we're gonna give you some reasons that unhealthy soul ties take place. Okay. You know what I mean? Because I feel like sometimes a lot of people are misinformed about it, you know, especially with sex. We already mentioned that sex isn't one-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? It's 1, 2, 3. I've been watching Sesame Street. That's the only way I know how to count. You know what I'm saying?
1, 2, 3.
Bro, is that count from all Sesame Street?
Yo, you know, my wife Jamaican, so I added a tree up in there.
All right, that passes then. All right. So... You know what I mean? You know, they think it's one-dimensional, right? But it is what we say, tri-dimensional? Yeah. Mind, body, spirit. You know, soul, spirit. You know what I'm saying? We kind of intertwining them for right now, but
except for right now.
After they're done, they find out that they start longing for the person that they just had sex with. You know what I'm saying? And they may not even have interest in that person. It could have been a one-night stand.
Yep.
You never know.
It could have been just that, I just got, you know, my results off, right?
Right.
The lies we tell ourselves, right? Male or female.
Right.
Yep.
But they find themselves thinking about that person like, dang, I should call such and such. Now. You know what I mean? You think it was just sex, like we just did it, like it was cool, I forgot it. They're always gonna pop up. Always.
At one moment,
one way or the other,
something's gonna trigger. Anything that can remind it, and that makes you think: is it really a quit it? Quit it meaning, can you truly just hit it and quit it?
No, I don't believe so. You always leaving remnants on each other, on each other's soul, man.
Yep.
Always. It's never like that. Like you're gonna find yourself after you have sex because you bonded. You know, in 3 ways you bonded.
3 layers. 3 ways.
Layers. Come on, you got rid of one layer. Like, all right, like the sex was cool. Now I'm out. But it's 2 more layers that you don't even know about. That's that just residue. Lying there. And the more people you have sex with, the more layers you put on yourself. Oh my God.
That morning you wake up feeling like, wait, I'm usually always cheery, positive. But I just woke up today after I just hit it and quit it. Or maybe it's a week later. Maybe it's 2 weeks later. But I'm feeling certain thoughts, certain feelings, certain energy or spirits that I didn't feel before. And I say energy because it's you know, we use the word energy, we use the word vibe in context, but at the end of the day, we truly, really are speaking of one thing. And that's another topic, but it's really spirits.
That's
vibe,
what it is,
you know,
bro.
So if you're in tune with yourself,
right,
and you know yourself, and maybe you don't, but you're feeling things that, what is this? A lot of that is that residue. Because that person you laid with, man, whatever they're dealing with, whatever emotions they got in their soul and spirit, on their mind, whatever traumas they might have, they left a little bit of that residue, if not a lot, depending, you know what I'm saying, on you. And you like, sheesh, what is that?
Dang, Brody he's on fire today, dog.
Pen and pad lifeguard, we still hiring him.
Yeah, we still hiring for a pen and pad lifeguard.
Kick me from the deep end of the pool.
You know what I'm saying? We just trying to give y'all a couple reasons, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You know, the first one was basically about, you know, the unhealthy soul tie when people just think it's just sex, strictly sex, like hit it and quit it, friends with benefits, one-dimensional.
We all I wish it was that too.
It's not.
At some
it's
point.
More.
Actually, let me change that. I used to wish it was that, but now that I know the true, what it really is, I'm glad it's not just that.
You know what I mean? And you got to do your research and you know your self-education, self-healing. It's a lot of stuff that goes into this. Goes real deep, like than sex, than just laying it. I mean, laying it down and thinking about how you gonna lay it down, foreplay and all that. It's way deeper deeper than that, then we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the first joint, like we said, was people think is one dimensional, and it's not.
Break it down.
It's tri-dimensional.
Yep.
You know, another reason is, you know, a lot of people give themselves sexually to someone because they think they feel a deep connection, or they want a deeper connection. You know what I mean? That create that true bond and commitment in a relationship. You know what I mean? But then they soon discover that the other person was just taking advantage of them and wanted to get them to that point to just have sex to get their rocks off. You know what I'm saying?
That's where you going, bro?
Yeah.
What happens?
You know, and they're often used. Their vulnerability with the other person is used just to have sex, and then they find themselves in a state of emotions. You know, and being spiritually bonded to somebody they start to resent.
Wow.
Because they start to resent them because they were used. They were trying to create a connection with you. We thought we was on the same page and stuff like that.
That's how you feel, bro? Breaking it down like that?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Dr. Cahill in the building.
Bro. They say, and people start to resent each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought I had a connection with you. I thought we had a connection.
Right.
Like,
what about this?
You know what I mean? We going slow, and you making love to me. That's what people would call it, making it love, dog. But hey, we're not gonna call everything love, because everything isn't love, dog. Let's start calling it, when you having sex, making lust. That's what you're doing.
Unfortunately,
stop
that's
saying,
what,
yo, we
that's
about
what
to,
most people taking part in.
About to bang, and you know, he really made love to me.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? He's making lust.
Yo, love is an action word. It's not that feeling.
Get him, bro.
That Liz us might be that feeling.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like we discussed. But that love, that's work. That's action. And like you said, this sound like, it's funny, we talking about and building on this, and it's a lot of miseducations, and this remind me on that skit on the Miseducation, the Lauryn Hill album. Love. You know what I'm saying? A word that comes and goes. Nah, it's an action verb. And unfortunately, like my bro said, most of us, most people, because of that miseducation, is taking part in an activity, right? And they're calling it love, miscoining and miscalling it love, but it's really you're making lust, man.
Golly,
you going hand making lust. You might be doing your thing with making lust, but that love, you're not really. That love is a whole nother. That's a whole nother episode.
Oh man,
you know what I mean? But yeah, bro, absolutely.
You know, and like we just giving you a few, man. Like the soul ties, like, you know, the first genre we was talking about is people think is one dimensional, to hit and quit it, when it's tri-dimensional. Dig a little deeper, you know. Excuse me. The second one is, you know, people just taking advantage of your vulnerability just to get the cheeks or the buns, and then you begin resenting them, but you're still longing for them because of that limbic system.
Yep.
And that's
or to get the wood, goes both ways.
Or to get the wood, yeah. Or to get the
you know, it's real out here these days.
Yeah,
women turning to us.
Yeah, bro. That's a whole nother.
A whole nother joint.
You know, I mean, people, you start resenting the other person, like, dang, I thought you felt the same way I did, and they was just taking advantage of you the whole time just to get the cheeks, like.
Just to get that feeling.
But to go even deeper, man, you know, some people get married just to get the buns. And they think that's what it's all about. And it kind of ties into the first one. They think it's just single dimension. But, you know, it's marriage. Yeah, you doing the right thing. Right?
Right.
Now you're under the covenant.
Yep.
Right?
Right.
But when you're under the covenant, there comes a lot of responsibility.
Yes.
Mentally, spiritually, and physically.
Absolutely, bro.
And then you realize it's a lot of pressure. and now you trying to back out. And now you go into divorce and all that. Oh, I ain't know it was all this.
No. Ain't no backing out.
That's the heaviest one of all. You know what I mean? You got to be responsible when you get into that realm. Like, dog, that's another soul tie. People just get married just to, I finally got the buns. People are sick, bro. They will go lymphs just to get the buns.
Just to,
It can't be just
lies,
one-dimensional.
Lying to themselves. You know what I mean? Whatever they feel like they have to do in order to do that, and that shows you how powerful this thing is. And let's be real: if it was really just one-dimensional, why does it have that much power over us?
Oh my God!
Everything around us. And we touched on this a little bit already. Everything around us, you know what I'm saying, overuses this thing. This over-sexualized.
Yeah.
Because it is known that on a mental, not just physical. And look, I'm just gonna touch the deep side of the pool. I'm come right back. If it was truly just one dimension, if it was truly just physical, right? Analyze and pay attention to what's going on around us. The powers that be, and with just the truth of the dimensions of what's going on here, the levels of what's going on here, they know what it is. Once again, they're banking off our lack of knowledge and miseducation.
Absolutely.
So what they do is they take this knowledge that is more than just one-dimensional, and like we said before, it's all around us. Whether you're on your phone scrolling, whether you're on TV flipping channels, billboards, it's all around us. And it's been implanted in our culture, unfortunately, in society. So it's like, this is deeper than just physical, man.
Oh my God.
Back to the shallow end of the pool.
Jeez,
well, not shallow.
You know, we just wanted to give y'all a couple reasons, you know, unhealthy reasons that they take place, man. Just a couple examples.
Right.
It may be more, you know, and we're not trying to debate with anybody like, oh, you missed this one or you missed that. No. Okay.
There's so many layers to this.
It's a lot of layers.
We just build it
on for days.
Exactly.
But we just want to give you a few examples. Right. Now, bro, can we please give them a couple signs of unhealthy soul ties? Okay. Can I get your permission for that?
I think we got the green light on that joint right there, bro.
Then I'ma go.
Right.
Yeah, I'ma go. You know what I'm saying?
Drop it.
All right, here's a couple signs. You know, let me start off with this. Say if you're being abused physically. That's corny with the dudes who abuse girls. Absolutely. Anyway. You know, side note, that's Wizak, that you trying to take your frustration out on a woman but won't fight a dude. Any Hoserheimer, you know what I'm saying?
That's a whole nother topic.
You know, you're in a physically abusive, emotional, or spiritually abusive relationship with somebody, but you still feel attached to that person and refuse to cut off the connection and set boundary with them.
What does that sound like?
Soul tie, bro.
That sounds like, I don't know what it is. I just can't let him go. I don't know. He's not good, but I just can't. Or maybe it's the P. Whatever way it is, like, that's what that is. The fam, my people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that when you don't know, that I don't know what it is.
You mean to tell me it's not love? Like, I must love him?
Come on, ma.
It's not love, bro? Come on.
Bro, we were taught.
He loves me because he hits me. He loves me because he calls me stupid. He loves me because he prays to God that I'll get better and stop being so freaking dumb. Are you telling me that's not love? Come on, bro. Don't burst my bubble.
I'm sorry, but I gotta pop. Pop goes the weasel, because the OG the OG tells us in schools and teaches us the true mathematics and science on this is that love is calm, man.
Ooh.
All the things you just mentioned is opposite of kind. It's opposite. It's opposite of patience. You know what I'm saying? And that's just two. Like, it's so much more. But like we said, it's layers to this. We can go for days, but
this boy,
that's not
I don't
love,
know what's
man.
going on with this boy. He must have had some Wendy's nuggets or something. 'Cause this boy is
Wendy's
going crazy.
nuggets.
Oh, sorry, y'all. I just
I ain't had no
honey
nuts.
mustard.
I used to love them joints though, not anymore. No more.
Sometimes I want him to come back to the dark side. But no, I respect Brosy, man, and I even thought about joining them on that vegan journey for a month. But let's get back at it like a crack at it.
Absolutely, bro. It's the opposite of what we mentioned, man. That ain't love, man.
It's not, bro.
And unfortunately, this is due to the fact a lot of us are miseducated on what love really is. But we'll get there.
We shall. Another unhealthy sign is, say if you had a long-term relationship, you just left the relationship, but you can't stop thinking about the person. It's almost like you become obsessive thinking about them. You can't get them out your mind. And what did they?
Anything
It's that
triggers
soul tie.
Yes.
You got to tell the difference between soul tie and love, though.
Absolutely, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, I just can't get him out of my head. Like, he's there everywhere I'm at. I open up the fridge and just think of him, and I go to sleep at night, lay on my pillow, and I think of him. He's right there. Like, I go wash my clothes, and I imagine me washing his white feet. I just can't think. It must be love.
Pen and pad, fam. Does that sound? And I know we all heard it, whether it was yourself or someone else.
Right.
Does that sound like just physical to you? Does it? Let's be real with ourselves. Starting with ourselves. Does that sound like that's just physical? Because if it was just physical, it'd be like, oh yeah, I'm done with that. That's a Rizat. Oh yeah, I got what I'm good. I'm cool. That was what it was. I got what I needed. If that was the fact and the absolute truth, we wouldn't be hearing these stories.
No.
Whether it's yourself or others.
Think of obsessively. You're obsessing over the I can't get them on my girl. You still thinking about? Yes, I just can't.
A connection.
Some things just ain't. It's not love. You gotta, and we'll explain the definition of love. Like, love is patient, love is kind, love is just, love is perfect, love is Jesus, love is the OG.
Absolutely.
Perfection.
Facts.
Stop trying to fit love within your scheme to make yourself feel better. It ain't gonna work. But any Hoover,
Dr. K-Ho. Absolutely, bro.
Yo, and this may be creepy. Right? Say whenever decision you make, whenever you do anything that you want to do, or even have a conversation with someone, you feel like the person, even if they're not there with you physically, that they're influencing you or watching you. Do that. So your decision, your original decision is altered because you feel like they wouldn't approve because they're there watching you.
I see why you said creepy now.
That's that soul. That's that spirit. Like, that's that realm. That's another realm.
That what you can't see.
Oh my God.
That a lot of people don't want to accept or believe. But come on now. We can deny it all we want. We can try to deny it all we want. And I think what's dope now too, in the time and age that we in, the age of information, and what's dope for me personally is I'm finding that even for those who may not want to accept the perspective of this is more than just spiritual.
Oh, come on.
Science.
Can't be spiritual. I don't want to hear that.
Right. You know what I mean? The science, the mathematics, right? The information that we have access to is only proven more and more what the OG's been said and been told us. You know what I mean? But I'ma come right back, you know what I mean?
This boy, I don't know what he ate this morning. Frosted Flakes, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but this bull's on fire, man.
It might be that, maybe kale and sea moss. I don't know what it is.
Sea moss? What? Oh my God. You had that for cereal? No, can you eat that for like breakfast?
If you put it in a smoothie. That's how I usually have it personally.
This boy always got the smooth answer. No, I'm not eating sea moss and kale. What is sea moss? Like, I don't know. But anyway, Hoover, you know what I'm saying?
On another episode.
Hey, bro. How about this? Like, you know, when, you know, people get married for the wrong reasons, you know, when they having sex with their husband or wife, they just, you know, they finally get the buns with their husband or wife, but they can't stop thinking about the people they're connected to. Oh. The people they had sex with previously, because you're not going to get rid of them soul ties by yourself. So you start thinking of the experiences, the connections you had with somebody else if you didn't sever that soul tie, dog. Even if you married.
You just hit something. You said even after marriage, huh?
Even after marriage.
Facts, bro. You just hit something real rap right there. And that's an ultimate.
Yums on.
Yums on. Bro. That one right there is one of the ultimate things that you can definitely go to realize that, yo, something's wrong here. Something toxic here, because
Brody, take that over.
There's no reason in marriage, if those things were healed and cured, or, you know, maybe they never happened, you know what I'm saying? But in marriage, for how sacred it is and for what it is, there's no reason at all that those thoughts, those connections, those ties and those bonds should be having or be going on in marriage. And that's a clear, definitely a red flag that something needs to be broken. You know what I mean? That those ties, and that's a clear sign that, yo, no, something's wrong here, because once you reach that gift, that covenant of what it is, like, it's just you and that person. That's a ultimate red flag. One of the, if not the top, but yeah, if you're having them thoughts of a previous experience, if you're having thoughts of someone else in marriage, that's like probably the clearest sign that there's a soul tie there.
God. Bro, what? Are you on fire?
Like, bro, you lit the match, man.
Like NBA Jam, he's on fire. Is it the shoes? Like,
Sega.
Bro, what?
Sega. That's what I mean. That's where I played NBA Jam. You know what I mean? It just took me back. My fault.
That's my fault. That's my fault. On my fault. You know what I'm saying? Bro, let's hit on with another sign. Oh, my phone. Almost cracked. No, it didn't. But another sign, bro. Okay. This is a common theme I don't even think people are aware of. When you have sex with somebody and that soul tie is there, you take on their traits, their negative traits. Damn, I was a good person before, but why am I thinking about stealing now? I don't have to pay for this, do I? For what? You soul ties, that bonding, you're connecting all three with somebody, the spirit, mind, body, soul. You're taking on all of their traits. Because two become one. That's what it was meant for. But we pre-opened the box, the great gift that the OG has given us. We pre-opened it and thought we could handle it, but now everybody's going crazy. But another sign is I'm starting to take on their traits.
Yep.
Dang. I was very happy before, but now I'm sad all the time.
That's what
after I smashed Jamal, or after I smashed Amina, or whoever, Jane, Jill. You could put all the names up in that thing.
Daquan and Delilah laid it down.
You know what I'm saying? But why am I starting to take on these traits?
Uh-oh.
I never stole before.
Uh-oh.
I never thought about killing somebody before.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know what that sounds like, bro?
Tell me, man.
That sounds like the opposite of 2 becomes 1.
Oh,
which is
boy.
2 becomes 3. 2 becomes 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep counting depending on how much soul.
Count, though.
How many souls that we are intertwining, bro.
So you, bro, let me ask you a question. The more people I have sex with, is the more traits I'm accumulating?
It might not even. This is how real it is, bro. And we know.
Shoot.
And for the fact, it might not even be a trait directly from that person. It might be the person that person was with the night before you.
Oh no, bro! Come on.
It just brought that residue right on to you before they probably even felt. You might wake up that next morning like, damn. Like you said, I never wanted to steal before.
So I'm touching the person they was touching before they was touching the person they was touching them. Bro, come on, you making my brain explode, man. This gotta be simple. It's one-dimensional.
World.
Dang, so it may not even be from them. It may be from the person they slept with.
The lies we tell ourselves, man.
Oh, bro, you messing up the whole experience.
Don't we all wish it was that simple?
It could all be so simple.
Sing it, bro.
Lauren, he's on. But bro, come on, bro. Nobody want to think about that. You going too deep, bro.
Man.
Does anybody have lifeguard experience out there that could keep us out the deep end of the pool? If you have lifeguard experience, come on, just DM us.
A lifeguard.
You know what I mean? Email us something. Keep us out the deep end of the water.
The true Baywatch.
Oh my gosh, bro. You are something else.
The truth is the truth, man.
Fit the did
That's the thing, man. Like if you and what's dope, what I realize now is there is a, and this is the OG. This is the OG told us about this. There's a natural awakening going on, and it's also the age of information, right? Mm-hmm. So once again, without going too deep, lifeguards, where y'all at? The truth is this, man. Whether you want to accept that part or not.
Oh, sure, brother.
Right. And once again, there's an awakening, it's the age of information where we know now, if you are truly in tune with yourself, right? Mm-hmm. Your emotions, your mental, you know what I mean? And a lot of people don't want to skip this part, don't want to give credit to the spirit, but they, you might call it energy. You might call it vibe. Maybe that's your translation, but at the end of the day, it's the same thing. It's still spirit, right? That morning you wake up once again, or that day you like, yo, I never felt like, why am I feeling this?
Golly,
truly reflect on it. Who did you connect with? Who did you become one with? You know what I mean? Like something, whether you want to accept it or not, whether you know it or not, or maybe you know it and don't want to believe it. Whatever the circumstance is, you became one with someone.
Oh boy.
And those things that is not naturally who you are fundamentally, and who you truly are without the excess and without the residue of whatever someone else put onto you. That's what that is, people. We can lie to ourselves all we want, but it's just this true science, man. It's the real mathematics. It's the OG's laws. And, reflect and analyze it yourself. You know what I mean, bro?
This boy is out of pocket today. Like he's on fire. I don't know what happened. I'm serious. I promise you guys, I didn't give him sugar. I didn't give him no
sugar.
No ramen, no burgers, no vegetable, whatever. No burgers. Veggie burger. But this dude is just feeling it, man. Like,
oh man, I'm just feeling off Dr. Ick over here. Bro.
No, man, don't give it to me, you know.
Man, iron sharpen
I'm
iron.
not trying to be soul tied to you, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you, it's like, no,
man.
No, we just
this healthy soul time. We talk about that another time.
Yeah. Fit the dax. But bro, yeah, man, you hit it right on the nose, bro. You hit it right on the nose, man. And, you know, I definitely commend you for that, you know, because a lot of people just don't know, you know?
Yeah, we get it.
And, you know, a lot of people's eyes are going to be open. And that's our whole aim, you know what I mean? We're all learning. Like we said, we're not better than you. We just learn at different points. You know what I'm saying? So we're all here to help each other. And you know, write things down. Remember, write things down, pen and pad, because you remember them better. You know, Brody hit a lot of points, and this boy is the all-star right now. You know,
no, not at all, man. You know, like we always say, like if I find a pot of gold in an abundant well of bread, I'm trying to share with everybody.
A pot of gold? You think he leprechaun from Lucky Charms?
No Lucky Charms.
Heart stars, horseshoes, clovers, and blue. Wait, my accent was Trinidad.
Shout out to you for actually remembering the script, though. You definitely a writer and director, because I forgot that joint.
You know, my joint was trash, or it should
the accent was trash, but you had the lines down pat.
Thanks for telling me the truth, baby. You know,
I'll wait though.
But you know what I mean. That's just hitting you with a couple of you know, signs that it's unhealthy. You know what I mean. And another important one is
flags.
And you see this all the time, bro. When people defend their right to stay in a relationship with a person, you know it's terrible. Their soul is tied. Even if the person or you is negatively affecting or destroying the important relationships in your life, you don't care. You're all about defending them, even if they're tearing your life down. What do they call that? A lot of times they get that confused with I'm a ride or die chick or I'm a ride or die bull for my bae. There's some fine lines there that y'all gotta get right. You know what I'm saying?
That fine print.
I'm defending. Yo, no, he's not like that. You know, even though he beats me, he's good. You know what I mean? You like I don't believe my kids when he try to touch him and stuff like that, and they tell me, "Oh, bro, hold on, don't go to that deep in the pool, right?" But it's necessary, right?
It's unfortunately that's real stuff.
So I got to defend my man that I just brought into my house because he make me feel good. He put it down right. Now I'm gonna put my kids second or my family second because he decided to come into my life. When I was vulnerable and desperate, when I needed somebody.
That's something that's very common in our community. Just in people as people, period.
But it's complicated. How many times you heard that? How many times you heard that from people?
Oh, not the
it's
complicated, not the complicated joint, bro.
It's not my fault. Yes, it is. Boy. You know what I'm saying? People gotta start taking responsibilities for their actions, man.
Yep, accountability with yourself.
Like, even though it sucks, man. You know, people manipulate, but hey, you took interest. Come on,
and
man.
It goes back to what we always it seems to be a reoccurring theme, and one of the elements of why things go bad is lying to ourselves, man. You see that clearly, but you lie to yourself and you don't want to believe it, even though
facts, bro.
It's clear. You don't want to believe it, even though your daughter or your son is telling you. You don't want to believe it, even though your mother and father, you know what I mean? And not saying that's always right, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta use you gotta use the ability of analyzing everything fully, the full spectrum of things, with the wisdom and the intelligence or the knowledge that God gifted you with.
Facts.
You know what I mean? None of us are the same. We're all different. We might be all different levels. You might not be gifted in wisdom, this, that, and the fourth, but there's something in you that here and there we tend to deny to
Not
satisfy here and there. You know what I mean? Not here and now like Luther. But here and there we tend to deny just to satisfy the flesh, man.
Golly.
Nothing wrong with the flesh, right?
I love being around this boy. He sharpened me up, bro. He sharpened me up.
Iron sharper iron, you know what I mean? Dr. K-Ho.
Yeah, I ain't iron. I might be plastic, you know.
Not at all, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's love, though.
But yo, dog, it's just the truth, man. The truth of the matter, dog. Like, it's just what it is, man. Like, pay attention. Don't lie to yourself about what you might be feeling like. Please don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. That's one of the first signals and signs and gifts that the OG gives us, and we can build off that. We're all gifted differently. We might be at different levels, but come on now. We're all, you know what I'm saying? Magnificent and uniquely made, you know what I'm saying?
Dang, I ain't know when I got into this podcast and when we talked about this that this bull was going to go ham like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I promise y'all, hey, everybody out there, I ain't even sign up for this, man. But this bull is showing me a whole nother layer and another side.
Man, that's what happens, you know what I'm saying? When
I knew this bull for a long time, but now he's trying to show these different sides. What? You know what I'm saying?
That's what happens when the iron gets sharper, man. You know what I'm saying? When Dr. K-Ho come out, you know, it only sharpens me.
I'm only a doctor because my wife labeled me a doctor because she's in the medical field, you know what I'm saying? But I'm cool. I'll accept that.
Shout out to Nurse Ash, Team A in the building. You know what I mean? A for Ash and IET.
And Brownsy in the medical field too.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? J.A. Wagwan.
Bro, they swear they cool. You know what I mean? They cool as ever, you know, best friends, sisters.
The island sisters.
I want to be in there too. I want to be in there too. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Sister.
Ooh, Tia and Tamara Mari, you know what I'm saying? But any hooser, you know what I mean? Bro broke that down. You know, and we have one last one for you as far as the signs of unhealthy ties that you may have.
Red flags, my fam.
When you have, you know, simultaneous experiences or mood swings, you know, as the person to whom you're soul tied to. And you know, this can even include sickness, accidents, addictions, or so on and so forth. You mean to tell me is that deep that dog
sickness?
I ain't smoked before, but now I want weed. I didn't snort before, but now I want coke. I ain't drink before, but now I want alcohol.
Mood swings?
Mood swings too? That's why the future partners be like, yo, you okay? No, I'm just, you didn't, this is not you. You heard this a lot of time.
Oh, boy.
Brody, Brofine Marbury.
All right, bro, it's getting real.
You heard this before. This is not you. Why are you acting like this? What's going on with you? It's the soul ties that they accumulated over the years that they thought it was just a hit and quitter.
Build up.
That's now taking hold. It's been taking hold the whole time, but they never severed it. You know, with the blood of the OG. You know what I mean? That prayer and really self-healing and stuff like that to get rid of that.
To my dog Yeshua?
Yeshua.
My big homie.
Yeshua. You know what I'm saying? Yeshua. Yeah. Dog.
Jesus?
It's always going to be there. It's deeper than sex, man.
It's deeper.
Like, we telling you the truth, dog. You can choose to believe us or not. You know what I mean? But then I want you to go back and pay attention and write down what we just said with these signs and why these soul ties take place, man. We're telling you the truth, dog.
Truly analyze and reflect on.
We've been through it too.
Yeah,
we've been through those mood swings. We've been through defending people
just trying
who
to
don't need
spread
to
the
be
light
defended.
of what we learned. You know what I mean?
That's all, man.
From the pits and the downfalls we fell into. You know what I mean?
Fit the backs.
Absolutely. We added H's today.
Facts, man. But you
That's
know what?
real,
You know,
man.
all hope is not lost.
Not at all.
Like we always
Still
say,
breathing.
man, we connected with still breathing. You still connected to the OG. Self-healing. There's still stuff out there that can help you too.
Right.
But the OG is the number one source, the blood of Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
The true way, the way, the truth, and the light.
Way, the truth, and the light, man. The only way you can sever that soul tie and practice every day. You know what I mean? And self-education and so on and so forth.
Every
man.
day.
It's you can get over those soul ties. It's not going to be easy at all. You know what I mean? Because lust is attached to that as well. It's not going to be easy, man, but you can get over it. You know, but just recognize those signs and you know why they take place and recognize those different areas. Don't confuse it with love. You know what I mean? Because that's what the media likes to do. With the love, oh, it's just love. It's just because you like them. Your soul tie, tri-dimensional.
Oh boy,
mind, body, spirit, soul mix in with the spirit. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, man. Know that love is always perfect. Love is always kind.
Yes.
Love don't envy. Love don't boast.
Nope.
You know, we could go on so on and so forth, man. That's another segment.
Love
but
is God.
Don't
Love
confuse love and lust. Don't confuse love and soul ties. Love is perfect. Love is the OG. But you know how we do, bro. For fun, we gave them a little bit to the little bit.
Indeed. Once again, we just building. Y'all on this journey with us or no?
Or no? Are we spelling no N-A-W or N-A-H?
Today's H day, so I think it's N-A-H.
It's H day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We was adding H's to everything today.
Were we?
We were.
I thought that was last week.
Last week was W's.
This boy is too smooth. He can finesse the heck out of me, and I wouldn't even know.
Look, we said swexy last week. Today was high. You know what I'm saying? What we say? I don't know. I forget what we said, but we added.
I'm about to quit pen and pad because I think this boy is playing with my mind. You know what I'm saying? So this is my official announcement. I'm quitting this joint. It's like, no, you know.
Pen and pad Fridays.
You know how we do, man. You know, there's another segment, Soul Ties, man. We just giving you a few, man. Exactly. We don't know everything, but we know some things. Exactly. You know what I mean? Whatever we can help you out with, we can help you out with. Absolutely. Like, you choose to listen or not.
Just spreading the light we have.
That's fine. You choose to support or not. That's okay.
It's all good.
We just gonna keep going because we want to just help people, man. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Absolutely. Spreading love and light, you know?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we out of here, Bro Zavanda?
I think so, man.
What's Bro Zavanda?
I don't know. Maybe we adding D's next week.
Let's just bounce. All right, y'all. We out, man.
Love and impact.
This has been another great episode of
Pen and Pad Podcast,
where we always encourage you to make the right choice.
Spend your time wisely, but most importantly,
take notes.